politician is either threatening some of these workers or paying them off, so they got a nice little bit amount of money, and they're happy now to tell you fuck you to your face, regardless of a child's life here, because they're living a little nicely. You know, they're going to eat and shove their fat asses with some better food, and so, you know, they got that ego got to their head. So now they're gonna get caught slipping. You know, and so far, you know, when Birdie was you know, using and this and that, you know, there was a couple, you know, loose cannon like things where they were like, oh, these guys are emotional, they're this and that, we'll get them, you know, fuck them, they won't know anything. But now we flip it on them, and we go from being, you know, on the streets to suits, and they don't know we're capable. All of us are capable of that, and that's what's gonna happen here. I have full confidence that this will be over in the next few months here, you know, and I've told Chris to get ready today with all the evidence and everything, because if we can't wait on October. If October does not go the way that we want it to go, we have all the evidence and another infraction on another judge who is obviously corrupt. Because with all this evidence, it's just ridiculous that she even has care of this baby. She sends it to you unshowered. You know, babies need to be bathed multiple times a day. So, like...
And I just got a text from my sister that said, oh yeah, he got that hand disease that, you know, that from being dirty.
Yeah.
And she said, no, I didn't take him to the doctor, because they don't do anything anyway.
Yeah, we need screenshots of all of them, because this, see, the thing is, Ma, like, when you say things like this, people are gonna find it incredulous and unbelievable. So that's why it needs to be presented very formally, and then subsequently, right after you say the statement, you provide the proof right there. Check it out. It's all in these pictures, all backup file, and everything is stored on the internet these days. We're having a little bit of a hard time getting to the call history, but it's doable. So all these things need to be ready, not only for, you know, tomorrow is another practice round, but the main thing is, the main stage is in October right now. And, you know, again, it's practice for us, because there's not a very good chance, but there is a chance that this will not go in the way that we want it to go if corruption is involved, which we know that it is. So the next stage here is, huh?
I want to take Baba. Can we say Baba's my lawyer? A lawyer?
No, you can't. You cannot. You don't want to get caught lying or extending the truth in any way possible.
What about
Baba is my consultant. He's my spiritual consultant. This is my consultant to help here and retain a third party, unbiased
opinion.
There. So if we do bring Baba, but the next thing is we need to stop talking about all these things, and we need to start printing. CVS charges like 10-15 cents a thing. We need to start printing it, or even just printing it out on paper, having the proof organized in a binder, and bam, hey, this and this, hand disease thing, this and this, the diaper rash thing, this and this, she's going, you know, my private investigator found this, anything and everything. But the main thing that we need to do is focus on the big things, which is that the DCFS office has corrupt employees, and they have no problem.
And they're totally sabotaging
and totally sabotaging it, and we have more than enough proof. And at this point, if you cannot see this, we need to provide the proof in such a way that when the three of us read it, and anybody else involved in our party, it's like, yes, this is it. Then we're not stupid people. We're actually some of the most intelligent people out there. So if it's good enough for us, then it's good enough for these people. It needs to be like black and white.
You know, Mandy, my friend, that's Brady's new sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, her husband just died.
Oh no.
Yeah, they don't know what happened. He pulled over in his car, and they found him dead in his car on the freeway.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And so she said that if I need her, I mean, she's a mess right now.
Of course. But see, this is just more confirmation that we're being tested right now. What are the chances that Birdie's sponsor's husband dies? You know, that your husband dying suddenly is one of the only things that would be able to mess up the situation. I can't come, you know, I'm a wreck, of course.
But if I tell her I need you, she'll be there.
Yeah,
so
okay, good.
I need to give my mom Vincent Davis's number and the other Vincent, Baba's lawyer, because she has to call him. And we need to get to work for the day.
All right.
Mom, I'm going to send you 2 numbers, and you need to call these people.
And tell them what?
The story, the back end, everything, all the facts.
All right. Okay.
And what evidence you have.
It's all going to be good. Just breathe. We need to be very, like, tactful now.
Yeah, because we have to be in the studio right now. We have work to do.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm still at work too, and I'll be here till like 7. So
yeah, it's okay.
I have pictures. I have pictures of his bruised ribs. I have pictures of his arm swollen. I have pictures of his diaper rash, which was horrible. And I have sent these
Yeah. That's all. Fuck Veronica. This is now we're gonna get Veronica fired. Fuck her bitch
Right.
ass. The point here is that we need to have all of that. So any and everything from text messages to phone calls of you calling Veronica, her not picking up, anything that's like what the fuck to you, you need them printed out.
Hey, Baba said I could write their names on line paper too.
Okay, I'll work on that.
He said
when
it
I
doesn't
get out.
matter.
I'll
Just
work
throw
on
them in
it.
the foot.
Huh?
And my sister just sent me the one that she said, oh, he's had that hand, foot, and whatever disease.
Yeah.
And I didn't take him to the doctor because they don't do anything about it.
Yeah, it's just like what the hell. But that's all great. So let's just have all those pictures.
Yeah, we
In
need
the
all
in the
that
meantime, just call those other two numbers and then just breathe and relax. You know, it's just time for us to go into a different mode. You guys have a meeting tomorrow. Given on how that goes, it could really get a lot of leeway and a big weight off of our shoulders here. So,
Yeah.
let's get that popping.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I love you guys.
All right. We love you too.
Listen, there's 2 numbers real quick and then we'll do it.
Uno, no dos, no tres, y está.
Vincent, strong arm of the serene one of the myriad.
He's a Marriott's lawyer.
Baba's on the squad, bro.
He doesn't want to give you his name. He wants to be somebody's name. Like, none of them use their real names, by the way.
I know.
Nobody that you'll ever meet in that field will ever give you their real name because there's too much power in that. Native Americans do the same thing. They never wanted you to know their real name.
I don't tell
So,
anybody. So I got my name. You know my name now, right?
Telos,
No, Huitzalopochtli. Huitzalopochtli.
smoke a mirror.
Well, Baba said I'm smoking mirror, but Huitzalopochtli is hummingbird with hand over his left chest.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So my vibration.
Who gave you
comes-
that? Natalie?
No, Maria did.
Oh, she did?
But and also it came to me in a download because if you look at my name Humberto, it's Humbert. Hummingbird. It's in my name.
Yeah,
Hummingbird of the river, and where all your blood flows is from your heart.
Mm-hmm.
So hand over the left heart is perfect.
Huitzalopochtli?
Huitzel,
Huitzalopochtli.
Huitzalopochtli. Yeah.
Huitzalopochtli.
Yeah.
Huitzalopochtli.
No. Huitzalopochtli.
That's it. Huitzalopochtli.
Yeah.
Huitzalopochtli.
Huitzel for short.
Huitzalopochtli.
So
you
he's
start
the.
telling people you can't tell people.
I tell nobody, just tell you guys.
Yeah.
I told Baba, and Baba's like, I knew it, dude. He's like, you're the god of the sun and god of war. He's like, makes sense. And I was like, Baba, how do you know about Mayan shit and Mexica shit?
That's the god of war.
The god of the sun and the
god of
war,
war.
war and patron saint to Tenochtitlan.
That makes sense, bro. That's why that.
But
It's just funny how I ask questions and then they get answered. Because I've always wondered, we're not the same animal. But we can't. I do believe I have wolf in me too. Like I lived some crazy adventure as a wolf, but like it's not the same animals that we're associated with. So I'm like, what was the similarity that made me see me in you? Because I told you when I first saw you, I already like it wasn't like seeing a new face. You know what I'm saying? When I saw Jacob, maybe, but like for you, I was like, damn, where have I seen this fool before? But I already knew when I asked that question that I'd never seen you before either. It's like, what is it? What is it? And you're the god of the sun, and I'm the god of the sun, and that we're both fucking sun gods, and that's why I was like looking in a fucking mirror.
why do we like nighttime so much? That's what's crazy.
Because when does the sun get to relax?
Right.
Sun never gets to relax. The fucking planet is just sun's just there. The planet's rotating, but nighttime is when we stop communicating with that line, bro. But why do we get so much work done in the day?
Because of the sun.
All the biological work we do in the day. We don't do shit at night. We're not exercising. We're not doing this. We're not taking meetings. Nothing. So you know what I'm saying? We're creating because the world's quiet. The world is quiet, and we get to think. Finally, our thoughts. Everyone else is going. And then finally, you can hear yourself. You can get a direct channel. But that shit's a portal, bro. I feel like the sun's always looking at me. It's this weird feeling. Even as a kid, I used to freak out that when we were driving that the moon was following us everywhere we go. But the sun is the motherfucker that be watching me. And I feel like that's when my ancestors are the most active, too. And then my dark ancestors come at night.
At the war. That's when the war comes out.
But Surya is the god of war too. Vivaswan is like one of his more special names. Nobody knows that. See, like people call him Surya or Chandradev for that, or there's so many names. Bhaskaraya. Those are all names for the sun, right? Ravi is the name for the sun.
Yeah.
But Vivaswan is not something that even Indian people are like, what does that mean? Maybe in the Bhagavad Gita they hear it when Krishna speaks it, but otherwise, it's not, bro. That's so crazy. I gotta do more research on Weetzel.
Weetzel.
Unfortunately, this is what Jacob likes. Them dark girls.
I like a little tan on them.
So should I call Vincent and tell him that my mom's gonna?
That's an alright picture, but what?
Should I call Vincent and tell him personally that my mom's gonna get a hold of him?
No, that's who you called right now, right? At the office?
No, this is house.
Oh yeah, just let him know. Have you spoken to him before?
No.
Give him a quick call.
How do you spell salute?
Cover your mouth and you sneeze, nasty ass. There's a
And
big
you
ass
say hello.
goblet of spit just went.
Ew.
Launch that shit out of his mouth.
I went fucking out the door.
Salud. How do you spell salud?
I say LUD.
Huitzilopochtli. Should I call him
It's a
and tell him that I'm at work right now?
Yeah, just tell him that you wanted to, you're a worker right now, but you wanted to step out real quick to let him know that your mom was calling.
You've reached Attorney Vincent Mosley. I'm either out of office.
I'm gonna roll one.
Please leave your name, number, and a brief message. Es abogado Vincent Mosley. No estoy en la oficina o ayudando a los clientes ahorita. Por favor, deja tu nombre, número y su mensaje.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or
Do I
press
say
1
Baba
for
Siete?
more
Tell
options.
me to call. Hey Vince, this is Humberto de los Rios. Baba Siete told me to give you a call regarding my case and stuff. I'm at work right now. I stepped out to reach out to you to let you know that my mother Tony is going to be calling you because she has a longer fact sheet and evidence sheet, and I'm going to be at work busy today, so she's going to reach out to you for, just for some key pointers and things that we should know for the meeting tomorrow. I appreciate you for letting us reach out to you and be able to get counsel with you and for you to give your opinions and help us along our journey that we need help with. I look to talk to you again soon and really get to know you because I've heard great things about you. And like I said one more time, I just want to tell you thank you for allowing me to reach out to you and receive counsel. My mom's name is Tony de los Rios. She'll be giving you a call. She'll probably leave you a message if you can't answer, and if you could call back, we'd appreciate it. Thank you and have a nice day. Ashe.
If you're satisfied with the message, press thank you. Your message has been sent.
Uno, no dos, no tres, y tato. Lato.
How do you spell Weetzel?
Huittzl.
Huitzilopochtli. Blue hummingbird on the left.